Glory be to my beloved Father YAHVAH, and I greet him as well. And glory be to my beloved YAHOSHUA as well, and I greet him as well for the small lambs of YAHOSHUA who deserve. YAHOSHUA bless all of you. So we continue the teaching. The teaching number 16b, the part 2. Yesterday we talked about the danger from the heaven above your head. That was our last lesson, or isn't that? There will be a fearful event in the heaven that will scare you. That is about the coming of the extraterrestrials, that they were kicked out of the heaven of heaven. There was the kicking out of the heaven of heaven. That was in plus 95, that they were kicked out firstly. That's why the Apostle John, he was in the heaven of heaven, in the temple, to watch the ceremony that YAHOSHUA was officially a God because of his goodness and the good things he did. And that ceremony, it was for 7 months. And the part of that ceremony in the heaven of heaven, that John, or Yohanan in Hebrew, he watched that. And he was allowed to watch it, that not until the end, only what he needed, because the ceremony is not for the earth, but it's for the heaven of heaven, because what YAHOSHUA did, the love that YAHOSHUA showed, because of the spirits who are chosen. That is the Revelation chapter 13, that there are spirits that they are chosen since the creation of this planet Earth. There are spirits that they're already planned to come back to YAHOSHUA, and because of those spirits, that's why YAHOSHUA came down on this planet Earth to die here to save those spirits. But the Malagasy version, it's false. That in the Bible, that YAHOSHUA, who was dead since the creation of this planet Earth, that is really fake. That in YAHOSHUA, there are spirits that they have been chosen since the creation of this planet Earth. And that's why YAHOSHUA came down to save those spirits. And when YAHOSHUA finished that salvation, that's why there was the good ceremony and a big ceremony. And he rised up in the heaven of heaven after 0 year in plus 95, that they did a great ceremony. And at that time, that there is the kicking out of the devil out of the heaven of heaven. And the one who kicked them out of the heaven of heaven is the one you can see now, Ziadia Elia. That people don't like that. I don't care. That is not the problem anymore. The problem is how to accomplish the word. The people who believe and who don't believe in, we don't care. And there is no worries. But just face the consequences. You really know how you despised and underestimated my dad and my God. And you may say, what is the answer? Yeah, we're going to see the answer. Revelation chapter 12, verse 7. Revelation chapter 12, verse 7. Then war broke out in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon and his angels fought back. Really a great war in the heaven of heaven. Michael and his angels. This Michael's, he has a group or a team. Michael at that time, it was Elia. and the militaries of Elia, the armies of Elia. And let me say that, are you Michael? But the real is John didn't know anything. What happened in the heaven of heaven? As it's a big ceremony and you dressed well, and the team of this Michael, they have a good dress, because in the heaven of heaven, that Michael, those Michaels, they are really high rank graded. But there are another one, that there are Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and there is a cherubim and seraphim. That is in your book, and we stop it. Those are the great in the heaven of heaven, and each of them has a special dress. And if it's a little bit special, if it's particular, and John said it's Michael. Elia is really handsome. I truly tell you that when we come down here, we must be transformed, so that the one man will not follow. That is the real reason. And it's the same for Yahushua as well. Yahushua is really handsome. Who will not want Yahushua? That according to your book of Isaiah, read it, that there is no goodness. There is no goodness. How you can see him? That we already know the behavior of women, that they are so flirtatious. And when we come down here, we are transformed into ugly, so that no one will like, no one will love us. Because it's not good in Yahushua, the picture, that your minds will be in bad things. That is one picture, I tell you. That's why I tell you, when you will arrive there, all of you are handsome and beautiful. You really know that they didn't remember Yahushua anymore when Yahushua was resurrected, because he came back to his handsome face. And people, Yahushua reminds them that it's Yahushua. And when Yahushua spoke, that they remember that it's Yahushua. And here we are talking about Michael, and that is really in a high rank grade angels. And that was Elia. I have explained to you the story that it's Elia who gave the circle around it great light to the devil. It's Elia who created that. I have explained that to you. And that light that the devils are bringing here on this planet Earth, and they're boasting with that light. And I really emphasized, it's Elia, it's me who created that. It's me who gave it. It's not from that YAHVAH. And those mindless wickedness, they are so upset and furious hearing that. So if they can do their maximum to show their anger with me, if they are allowed, but they can't. That is not time for them now. But we're going to fight against that. I tell you, get ready for the war. Elia has removed the protection for Madagascar so that no one can touch it. And that's what I told you, why Madagascar is always protected, because Elia is here. And the protection must be established in here, because it's a chosen island to preach the words of Yahushua. And there must be people coming out of this Madagascar to bring to Yahushua. And there must be the protection on this Madagascar to protect and to do that work. That the work of Elia has been finished in 2024. That it's in 2026 that it's finished to make people enter. But the work of Elia, it was finished in 2024. But to make people enter in the Holy Kingdom, it's finished in 2026. So that you, the small lambs of Yahushua, can enter, and all of you here, you have been entered here. So let's continue the word. So when John or Yohanan, when he saw the Michael angel, because of the dress, it was really beautiful, he was not blamed because he was allowed to tell whatever he saw. But the one who destroyed those mindless wickedness is the one who you can see here now. That is Eliah. He is destroying the devil, and that's why he is sent at this end to destroy and to take revenge of those mindless. And Eliah is arrived here. The work of Eliah is to destroy the devils. He is a destroyer of the devils and to bring the glory back to beloved Father YAHVAH. That is Eliah. And the devils were kicked out of the heaven of heaven. And let's continue reading it. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon and his angels fought back. Really, a war. Think about that in the heaven of heaven, that there was the combat. That picture is really a bad picture. It's not about out of the heaven of heaven, but it's really inside the heaven of heaven. Do you think it's easy for that YAHVAH even just to hear really in the field, in the heaven of heaven of that YAHVAH, that there is the war? Do you think that it will be easy, the situation? Even you human, if you are angry with someone, you will take revenge until the end. But this is really to despise and to underestimate that YAHVAH, that you wage war in the heaven of heaven. It's like in your house, that there is a war. Will you accept that? Will your heart accept that? And it's really your adversaries, your enemies who did that. Won't you say, I will cut you. I will cut you. That just kick them out of the heaven of heaven? But that is not good. But the end of that, they must be killed. Say if I am wrong. And really they destroyed about you. Your son was died. That was the situation, that YAHVAH's son was dead. And the creation of YAHOSHUA that he really loved, they were destroyed. Frustrating, boring. Isn't that a war? There is a war. I will never accept if I will not catch you. And that was happening. And we are on that situation. Distractions are coming. So the war was beginning because of those mindless wickedness they went against. And that made that YAHVAH really angry. The heaven of heaven, that is a holy place, a holy of glory. And why? There was a war. If there was a war, really a rebellion that those mindless wickedness did. They didn't accept to get out of the heaven of heaven. They didn't accept to get out of the heaven of heaven. Therefore, they had the mindset that they wanted to stay in the heaven of heaven. So we must fight against them so that they accepted to get out of the heaven of heaven. And when they get out of the heaven of heaven, they were really angry. And if they got out of the heaven of heaven, they had a grudge. And they thought to come back in the heaven of heaven. That is really impossible for them. And that's why they really destroy the people who will go to the heaven of heaven. And that's why I tell you, be vigilant and be careful that the devils are not happy to see you. And the devils, they don't accept to get out of the heaven of heaven. They don't accept that, but they must get out of the heaven of heaven because Eliah destroyed them. And they will not accept that easily. And that's why the Holy Scripture said that, "Woe to you, the earth, because the devils are fallen down to you, and with a great anger, because they know their days and their time is really short." From that time until now, there is 2,000 years. It's told that a short time, that it is already 2,000 years, that there is nothing that is already happening. Even the apostles say that, "Children, this is the end," but there is nothing that is happening. It's like the apostle, they lied. It's like that was happening, because the apostles say that this is the end. But the devils, they are not happy to see you to go to heaven of heaven. That is their life, to kill you. Do you understand that? That you have a serious enemies, that they're really angry, but they did not accept to get out of the heaven of heaven. But they were kicked out of the heaven of heaven that they accepted. So, they were really angry. And what is told here, their time is really short. But 2,000 years has been gone, but there is nothing that is happening. Even their time is short. The apostle said, "Children, this is the end time." It means that the end was already there, but there is no end. And people taken profit that there is no end time. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful that Eliah is already here. Eliah is the last sign that Eliah is coming to turn the hearts of the father to the children and the children to the parents, because the great day of YAHVAH is coming. That is the last limit. You already see Eliah. I have turned the heart of the children to the father. It's you. And the heart of the father to the children. It's my dad, beloved Father YAHVAH. Isn't that turned? And the question, why it's not arrived yet, the doomsday? Children, this is the end. That is in the book of John. And the entire YAHOSHUA are coming. But why doomsday is not arrived yet? Let's read that. In the 1 John 1 John chapter 2 verse 18. Dear children, this is the last hour, and as you have heard that the anti-YAHOSHUA is coming, even now many anti-YAHOSHUA have come. This is how we know it is the last hour. It is already happening. It was already happening that there was no doomsday. Because why? Because Eliah was not there. That is the answer. And the book of Revelation said that short time that they can live. Even until now, the devils are still alive. So what is happening? Isn't that the last hour? That was not the last hour. It was a warning because they had seen the sign. That was right. But that was not the last, because it's waiting for the coming of who? The coming of Eliah. This world, they are waiting for the coming of Eliah. Is it clear? Why it is too long like this? This is the picture. Why we reach 2,000 years that there is nothing that is happening, but I tell you, it is ongoing, and it will occur. And so, worst that is going to happen. Why there was nothing to happen? According to Malachi chapter 4, verse 6 or 5, before the great day of YAHVAH, Eliah will come, and he will turn the hearts of the parents to their children, and the heart of the children to their parents. See, I will send the prophet Eliah to you before the great and dreadful day of YAHVAH comes. So, Eliah comes before the day of YAHVAH. Eliah comes before the day of that YAHVAH. And that day, that is a great and dreadful day. That is not an easy day. So after Eliah is the dangers. And I have told you, I don't make you ready anymore that face the consequences. And I have told you, the key is with me. He will turn, Eliah will turn the hearts of the parents to the children and the hearts of the children to their parents, or else I will come and strike the land with the total destruction, and Eliah must come before that. That's why the Holy Kingdom in Madagascar is closed, because Eliah is about to go in around the world, and because of Eliah is going to go, and I can't protect you anymore if everyone will enter here. Because the way of Eliah is always abroad, and you are the first fruit. You have taken the heart of YAHOSHUA, and YAHOSHUA really loves you, and that's why you are really protected, so that you will be a big one, a holy one, so that you will never give up. It's a foolishness for those who gave up, that every goodness that they received, that is removed from them. But all of you were outside of this kingdom. If that was good, you should not come here. So don't accept a fake promise from the devils. The devils, they must do that if they like or they don't, to destroy you. But don't accept that. When you are arrived here, put in your minds you belong to YAHOSHUA until the last breath. I have told you that there are many beautiful and handsome people going everywhere, and their plan is to destroy you. I truly tell you that. Whatever I have told you, that will be accomplished. Let me tell you anew about Facebook and telephone. Know the words of Eliah in the beginning. The tool that devils are going to use, its electronic chipset. And the end, it will be injected within you. Didn't I teach you that? And think so far away, it's already in your hands. What is inside your smartphone? Remove the SIM card and see if it will work. I have told you, it's inside the chipset that the devils are going to work. It's been a long time that I have told you that. It's in 2001 that I told you that the SIM card, the electronic chipset, that belonged to the devil. And the end of that chipset, that will be injected within humans. Now it's not already injected within humans, and humans are looking for it. Obviously, I have told you, electronic chipset means devils. The situation, it's getting worse. That's why I told you yesterday is the frequency that will protect you, the frequency of YAHOSHUA from Eliah. Because the devils, when they will fight, They will not fight you with the gun and cannon, because the war of the devils, the war with Yahushua. So there is no devils will take care of your nuclear bomb or your gun, but the gun of the devil is the frequency. So the one tool is your smartphone. This world is already caught by them. It's the bad pictures inside the smartphones. Once you open Facebook, Instagram, X, and the others, it's the bad pictures that is seen. It's the communication with the devil. That's why I have told you, really, limit yourself. It's dangerous, the smartphone you are using, because inside it, the electronic chipset. I have told you, you cannot joke with the electronic chipset anymore, because those mindless wickedness, they're already above your head. And why the end is not arrived yet. And now we are talking about electronic chipset. How many people they were killed by the smartphones? They were discouraged by the smartphone. In the smartphone that they saw that there were spouses, that the woman she cheated and the man he cheated as well. It's in the smartphone that they saw that. It's better not to have the smartphones, but you must have it so that devils can communicate with humans. So that humans can communicate each other as well. So dangerous, inside it, the dangers. They arrange it with the communication between humans. Even the devils are communicating with you. I don't say don't touch or don't use the smartphones, but don't use it for nothing. But use it for what you need and take it away after. Don't communicate with it. Run away from using the smartphones. Only when you need to watch it, to use it, and use it. For example, you will watch the teachings. Go to Google, and once you type YAHOSHUAH, our website will be shown there. There is nothing else. You can listen to music as well. If you will use it for YAHOSHUAH, it's really wonderful and the best, and that's how you punish them. Use it for YAHOSHUAH, and the devils will be punished inside it. Really, they will be scared and shivered and really punished. And how is that? If you want to fight against the devils inside it, because those mindless, they used it. And always use it for YAHOSHUAH. Always make YAHOSHUAH's radio and TV so loudly inside your phone. So whatever I told you, it's really accomplished in you humans. And aren't you conscious yet? Be conscious. Don't break our words. If you want to be with us, but if you don't want to be with us, come on doing it, but it will be removed automatically. You will be removed automatically. Okay, let's continue the word. Why that YAHVAH did not send the doomsday yet? You already know the answer, because he is waiting for Elijah. And the second, what is the second? When YAHOSHUAH was resurrected, that YAHVAH's heart was happy. So the real truth, it should be a big revenge that is inside him. But YAHOSHUAH was resurrected and he was happy. I don't say that he was not angry anymore, but it's like his son was resurrected and he was happy. His son is beside him. But why he did not send the dangers and the plagues? Because normally that should be followed by plagues. Because he was angry. Even just to see his son was really crushed. Really a big revenge, because I am the owner of the heaven and the earth, the creator. And why my son is really crushed like that? A great anger that should be happening at that time. But he was silent. What was the reason he was silent? The reason he was silent, it's not silent, but the reason he did not send the dangers yet, because people, they didn't reach the top of their foolishness. It's really the top that they killed his son. It's the top that it was only in Israel land. Even the plagues, it's not only in Israel, but it's this world that they receive that dangers. It's this world that they are struck. It's not only Israel that they are killed by devils, but it's this world. As a proof, their Malagasy people, they will be brought to Yahushua. There are other nations will be brought to Yahushua by Elia that we are looking for until now. So the question is, because other nations, foreigners, they will be saved. For what? For the plan of that YAHVAH, that they will allow people to reach the top of their foolishness. The foolishness that happened in Israel only, not in this world. Am I right? Because in America and India, they will mumble that we did not do anything to you, and why will you destroy us? So it's the Israeli who killed your son. We did not kill him. Even the judges, they will be speechless there. That's right. Because people will say that in front of the judges, you despise Yahushua. And people will answer, who is Yahushua? You killed him on the cross. But the people, they didn't know that. We don't know that. And they are not blamed because they don't know anything. Because this world is struck by these dangers. Not only Israel. As a proof, the fake gods are spreading around the world, and they really rule on this planet Earth, and that YAHVAH allowed them because why? Humans are destroyed. How you were destroyed, humans? When you were destroyed, humans, you were separated from Yahushua and that YAHVAH. You were destroyed by the sins. It's not only Israelian who were destroyed by that. Was it only Israelian who were separated from both of them, or this world? It's really this world. The foolishness that this world did is not the top, but in Israel is the top because they killed Yahushua. But for this world, I don't know what. Because in America, they did not kill Yahushua. In India, they did not kill Yahushua. In Africa, they did not kill Yahushua. Even the dangers struck all of those areas. Is that right? The sins struck all of you. And who did the sins? And because they did so, what was the reason? The result? You were separated from that YAHVAH. Those mindless wickedness, they did their foolishness. If they did so, they challenged that YAHVAH. Because if Yahushua really loves you, normally they should not touch you. Because they already knew that YAHVAH will fight against them. But the devils, they're fighting against that YAHVAH by poisoning you. So you were poisoned, right? So was it only in Israel that they were poisoned? It's really this world. So the enemies of that YAHVAH, all around the world. And that YAHVAH said, when that YAHVAH is angry, he will allow people to reach the top of their foolishness, and after that, that YAHVAH will take revenge. Wasn't that told you? He will allow his enemies to reach the top of their foolishness, and he will take revenge after. But in America, they did not reach the top yet. In India, in Australia, in China, in Africa, in Europe, around the world, they have not reached the top. But in Israel, they have, because it's really the Son of God that they killed. The foreigners, they haven't reached the top of their foolishness. So what is happening? Obviously, they are allowed to go to the top of their foolishness in book of Maccabees. 2 Maccabees chapter 6 verse 14. For in the case of the other nations, the Lord Almighty waits patiently to punish them until they have reached the full measure of their sins. So when that YAHVAH will come to punish them, they will allow you to reach the full measure of their sins. So when that YAHVAH is going to punish, they allow you, he allows this world to reach their full measure of their sins, to worship their fake gods. Listen to me well. If they accepted to eat the fruits, they did not care that YAHVAH who created them. Is that right? But they accepted false God. And those false God, those who influence those people, they dare challenge that YAHVAH as well. So if they could challenge that YAHVAH, they pretend to be powerful as well. And that YAHVAH allowed them to reach the top of their foolishness because they persuaded people, and that YAHVAH allowed them to persuade people with their force and their authority, and that's why Gog is coming to use electronic chipset. It is already in your hands, the smartphone. He's already doing whatever he wants. He can catch you. And now people are saying danger is the smartphone and the toy for children. It's bad for them. But the others, they answer that it's your foolishness. The devils, they have advantages for that. That whatever people are talking about them, there is no effect for them. It's like no one can fight against them. For this smartphone, it's already in your hands and no one can fight against him. Say if someone can fight against the smartphone, who among you can stand up and say, don't use smartphone in this generation, people will jail you. And people will laugh at you. That one is really fool. You see, the system of devils, electronic chipset, it's already ongoing. There is one picture. What is the end of what the devils are going to do? Because he is allowed to reach his top of his foolishness, and he will claim to be God. That YAHVAH has allowed those situations. That YAHVAH allowed that Jesus' name is appeared, and Jesus killed the name of YAHOSHUA, and in the Bible it's Jesus' name, and they spread it, and that YAHVAH really allows it. Come on, spreading it. That YAHVAH allows you to reach the full measure of your sins. And Eli is here to explain that. Say that is not ongoing, and that is really worldwide. And about Allah, isn't it worldwide? About Muslims, that is really worldwide. Isn't it ongoing around the world? And about the picture of Indian Buddha, there is Buddha, Ganesh, and Brahma, the god of Indian and Chinese. Isn't that around the world? Say if that is not around the world, Those are their gods in this world. Or they their gods. Okay. The number of fake Christians in this world is average 2 billion, 2,400,000,000. And the picture of Muslims is a little bit the same, a little bit 2 billion. So 4,900,000,000 is for Muslims and fake Christianity. They got people or not? Don't they reach the top of their foolishness? They believe in the devils and that YAHVAH allowed them to reach that top, and that YAHVAH really allowed the devils to catch people. Do your maximum, and they really have done it, and people follow them. The number of Chinese is 1,600,000,000. So the total is 6 billion that they have gotten. The number of Indian is 1,400,000,000 following, worshipping those fake gods. 1 billion plus 6 billion is 7 billion, 7,400,000,000. So the rest is 600 millions. And what about those 600 millions? They don't care about God. They don't go to church. Those are the people, Freemason. It's the fake gods that they're following, and it many gods that people are following. They have their own gods. Those who are following sorcerer, marabu. What was that? It's idol worshiper. People are like that. Isn't that right? People are reached at the top of the maximum of their foolishness. And the devil saw, because they turned the mind of people, and that YAHVAH allowed that. And what is the end of the devil? Remember this well. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3 and 4. Okay. Do not let anyone deceive you in any way, for that day will not come until the rebellion occurs. So the day of God will not come. It's about the day of God. In the verse 2, talking about that, not to become easily unsettled or alarmed by the teaching allegedly from us, whether by prophecy or by word of mouth or by letter, asserting that the day of the Lord has already come. Memorize that. For that day will not come until the rebellion occurs. There will not come until the rebellion will occur. And after that, and the man of lawlessness is revealed. And at the moment, people don't follow God anymore. They don't follow that YAHVAH anymore. They become the enemies of that YAHVAH and YAHOSHUA. People, they rebelled. And we have been counting it, 600 millions left. Even they are not with the real God who created them. They're with idol worshiper, with sorcerer, practicing witchcraft. No one does not do that. It's only you who are following that YAHVAH, and the people who are following YAHOSHUA abroad. It's only you who are with the God of Abraham. But the others, they are with fake gods. And really, they reach the top, those mindless, because this world worship them. Isn't that a challenge to that YAHVAH? It's only you left. So what is that? Who is the son? The man doomed to destruction. The man of lawlessness is revealed. That is the man doomed to destruction. He will oppose and will exalt himself over everything that is called God or is worshipped. That is him. It's Lune Gog that is told here. It's them. But it's Gog who is going to do this work, not Lune. So that he sets himself up in God's temple, proclaiming himself to be God. Proclaiming to be God. And he himself will stay in the temple. So Israelians, get ready to build your temple. Eliam makes you ready. You will build it sooner. I have told you humans that when the children of Israel, they will build that temple, the bell rings for your doomsday, because Gog will enter it. Gog, the king of Russia, he will stay there, and he sets himself up in God's temple, proclaiming himself to be God. That is to reach his top of his foolishness. The real one is those fake gods. Those are the messenger of Gog and Lune, Buddha, Brahma. Those are theirs. That's why they have one mind. They never fight. They pretend to fight, but their problem is that they want to be the leader, but their boss is just one. Because the result, they make people sin. But for that YAHVAH, the result of that YAHVAH and YAHOSHUA, people who are with them, they never sin. But for Lune, those who are with Lune, they are sinners. So that YAHVAH and YAHOSHUA, they are really different from those fake gods. It's only you who are with beloved Father YAHVAH and YAHOSHUA. This world are for Lune. And this world are fighting against that YAHVAH and YAHOSHUA, and they reach the top of their foolishness. This world belongs to devils, and they are entering their top of their foolishness. Obviously, when they reach their top of their foolishness, obviously Eliah is here, and when Eliah is here, when they reach their top of their foolishness, Eliah will enter. That is Eliah. You can see now. When Eliah is seen, the top of their foolishness is reached, just waiting for Gog will enter the temple. That's why Putin, the president of Russia, must be out of his position next year, so that Gog will take the position as a president. That's why the protection of Madagascar is removed. Eliah removed it yesterday. There is no one who protects Madagascar anymore. The foolishness and the bads on this planet Earth, that is running because the words are ongoing. And the words must be accomplished because the one who accomplished the words is here. Gog will get on stage. And he will proclaim himself to be God. His tool, those smartphones. It's always bad pictures in your smartphones. If you open Facebook, I haven't opened Facebook since I was alive. I haven't done that. I don't know, Instagram, what I know. If I use it, I know that I don't like that. What I watched, teaching, news, I followed it. How the words of YAHOSHUA is accomplished. They were striked and, that's right, that's good, because you didn't listen to, and it's better you were striked. Do you understand? And people, this world, they enter in their top of their foolishness, and Gog will come to be their God, and they will worship Gog. That is the reason American must abandon Israelian. People, everyone can see that. American, they give up on Israelian, and Israelian, they sabotage and they strike Iranian last night. According to the words of Elia, no one can be in peace. They began the war. Don't expect Ukraine that you will be in peace. Russia will strike you. And I command you, Russia, to get out of it. Don't play dumb. You just play dumb. You get out of your place. Don't stay there anymore. Don't hide anymore. Show what is in your hands. Show it in a public way so that people will see it. You will be ashamed. You are really a real beast. You just hide how you are a beast and you just play dumb. You the hidden beast, you can't hide things from Elia. That is it. You must get out of your place. And I command you to get out of your place. Show your canine. So it means get ready the small lambs, because those pictures are going at the same time. That is the situation. They reached the top of their foolishness, and that YAHVAH allowed to pass 2,000 years. And when it is over, you can see Elia now. Those who have seen Elia, they are blessed for the end of your time. That is, the words of Elia must be accomplished, must be fulfilled, and you can see it together. Come on, listening to the news, watching it. The words of Elia must be accomplished because it's the command of YAHOSHUA. And when you see the dangers coming from above, no, it's those mindless wickedness. They're coming to enslave your planet Earth. They will strike you. See the smartphones. There is no chaos about these smartphones that I had told you. I really advised you, don't use it for your children. Even students, don't use it. Don't just be happy to use it because it's the devils, the big devils inside it. And you may say that, why do you use it? We use it because it's the technology of the heaven of heaven that those mindless stole, and they send it to you. They gave it to you and they boast with that. If it should be good to use it, they transform it into bad things because they show their adulteries, their bads, and their foolishness. We must take revenge of that. Elia is here, and what Elia is going to take revenge? Elia must take revenge of those devils, those beasts, because you use these smartphones. This is one tool, and you really got people, many people. You have got this world with these smartphones. Who is not using it and who is not watching bad pictures with these smartphones? So it's the tool of the devils, and people, they don't know God anymore. They don't want to come to God anymore. Moreover, idol worshiper, and you the devils, you make people worship in front of you. 2,000 years that you make people rebel to that YAHVAH, but in just few time that Elia will destroy that. If it's for 2,000 years, I really repeat again, if it's 2,000 years that you destroyed people, it's really in a second that Elia will destroy those. So that you will really know that Elia, in the time of Abba the king, that Elia is arrived here in Madagascar. And I must say, if you are the real Elia, why did you run away from the death at that time? Remove my life and bring me to you. How is it possible that Elijah is afraid of the death? It's so simple to answer. If you were me, you say that as well. Because why? Because we are from the heaven of heaven. We are immortal. And if someone was about to say, I will kill you, it's better to run away. Because we are not planned to die and someone was about to kill us, it's better to run away. Because the reason in the heaven of heaven, no one was dead. But when Yahushua was dead, he was resurrected from the death. No one is afraid to die anymore. Or what's your opinion? Because my elder brother is already resurrected and we will not be afraid of the death anymore. So you as well, don't be afraid of the death. We're going to be resurrected. That's what I have told you and taught you. The death is the last enemy we are going to defeat, so don't be afraid of that. That we must be the winner. And that's why I tell you, all of you humans, you don't care of Elia. But there is no humans who can explain the situation and the story except the one who is from us. Those people who practice witchcraft, it's really something else that they say and they taught you. American is the beast. And how is it possible Iran can defeat them? Even they pay 300 billion to Iran. A beast that is really scared. And Pope is the beast. And how is it possible that he hides in Pope's car? About the words, no one can fight against him. You cannot do anything to him. But those people, they are not. It's the devil's teaching. It's totally wrong. They just say that Pope is the beast, and even the God of the beast that you worship, the original of that Jesus' name is from Roman Catholic, from Jews. And they're the same, Jews and Jesus. And you may say, you really say that Jesus, you really say that Pope is the best. So you worship to Jesus. So you are the son of the beast. People, be conscious when you will open your eyes. And I must say that you, Elia, you are always speaking out. We are the descendants of the one who speak out. My dad and my Yahushua, they speak out. My dad is the role, because you really underestimated the role. The role, it means that he is the mightiest, the mighty of the mighty. Elia is here to destroy the enemies of my beloved Father YAHVAH. Will you destroy? To destroy them, you support Elia. Because my way, you can't go. Sit down. You can't go with me because it's really another way that I will go. Elia is here to fight against this world. To fight against all kings and leaders of this planet Earth. All presidents in this world. That is Elia. But they don't care. But they will care of that. What is happening here that we don't understand anymore? That's why I told you the key is with Elia. Because this world, why they're following the words of Elia? Because the words of Elia is the words of that YAHVAH going through Yahushua, and it is happening. Why did Yahushua say the end of this world? I don't know the exact time, but the season is none. Because you see, the war, it's between that YAHVAH and the devils who betrayed him. Is that right? They did not betray Yahushua. Yahushua is the son of that YAHVAH. And the devils, they did not betray Elia. Elia is the son of that YAHVAH and the younger brother of Yahushua. But they betrayed that YAHVAH. Their plan was to rebel to that YAHVAH, to make that YAHVAH out of his possession. So it's the war between our beloved Father YAHVAH and the devils. So who planned the war? It's that YAHVAH who planned the war. That's why YAHOSHUA is included. YAHOSHUA is included because his creation was dead. It's in you that YAHOSHUA is included because the devils really destroyed the good things of YAHOSHUA, really to make that YAHVAH angry, because they really knew that YAHOSHUA is the beloved son of that YAHVAH. And what his son really loves is human spirit. And the devils killed them, right? Speak up. Didn't they make that YAHVAH angry? Really what his beloved son loves that you destroyed. So it's the war between who? The war between that YAHVAH and the devils, not the war of YAHOSHUA. Remember that situation. Because it's the war between the devils and the devils. Who is the owner of the plan? It's that YAHVAH. It's that YAHVAH is the owner of the plan, not YAHOSHUA. Because they challenged that YAHVAH. It's obviously all programs are from that YAHVAH. Is it clear? That's why YAHOSHUA said, I don't know the exact time of the doomsday, but it's for that YAHVAH particularly. Is it clear? That no one can know the exact time, but the season is known. The season is at the moment Elias arrived. And when this world are caught by the devils, they reach the top of their foolishness, and Elias arrived, so it's time to destroy them. That is coming at the same time. Why YAHOSHUA got on stage? YAHOSHUA got on stage with this one situation, because the spirits were touched. It's you. The human spirits who were touched on this planet Earth, and that's why YAHOSHUA were included, and that YAHVAH allowed YAHOSHUA when YAHOSHUA asked. But for that YAHVAH, if you ask him, destroy the devils and destroy those who are with them, because they both went against that YAHVAH. Is it clear? Destroy them because they went against that YAHVAH. But it's YAHOSHUA who begged that YAHVAH, don't destroy them, let me save, because of the spirits who begged for salvation to YAHOSHUA. Is it clear? And that YAHVAH accepted after. Come on. So there are two different programs on this planet Earth. For that YAHVAH's plan to destroy this planet Earth, destroy the devils who waged war against him, and who despised him and underestimated him, who challenged him. That is one plan for that YAHVAH. It's Elias going to do that. And the second program is for YAHOSHUA. It's YAHOSHUA who takes profit within that situation. Do you understand? If you will not destroy it, let me collect and gather the small lambs. I don't know if you understand. And he sent Eliah as well. And for YAHOSHUA, because he is coming, and that YAHVAH prepares his way. He took Israelians, he took all pictures. The picture of YAHOSHUA is to save you humans. But that YAHVAH doesn't care of that. That he just allow it ongoing because it's for his beloved son. So for that YAHVAH, he led people to reach the top of their foolishness, you humans. And within that situation, YAHOSHUA takes profit to draw people to come back to him. I don't know if you understand. And both the situation, Eliah does that at the same time. People are allowed to do whatever they want. Jesus, Allah, Brahma, Ganesh, Buddha, all idols, they are allowed to do their full and full measure of their sins. And when they reached the full measure of their sins, they will fight against Elia. That's why I really protect you well, because that will end in you. Do you understand? Is it clear? That is the meaning of those things. And within that situation, that Elia will make the foreigners out. They're in this struggle situation. They're in this difficult situation that Elia will make foreigners to get out. So, I end my words. It depends on you. It's for you, the small arms of YAHOSHUAH, to stand firm until the end. It's really hard what is going to happen, and people will not support what is going to happen anymore. You will see what is going to happen next. And sooner for Elia, it's sooner according to you humans, not sooner according to us. Because our sooner, it's really long, that it's sooner according to you humans, the sooner of Elia. And each of you know that when will be that sooner, so that you will really know it's really near the time we will separate each other. And what is the reason that Gog here really said that he is really angry, and Gog really dare make a fire come down from the sky? What was happening? Because it's about challenging. That is Elia. Elia is destroying the devil until the end and never stop until the devils will be destroyed. That is the name YAH. You see, everybody, they reach their full measure of their sins. And when they reach their top of their foolishness, they reach their top of their force. That's what it means. That's why this world is really astonished to follow the beast, because no one can fight against him. Everybody is already astonished to see the foolishness of the devils. Even those mindless above your head are not come yet. Electronic chipset is not used yet, and people, they follow devils. Even they're laughing at us. Fortunately, YAHOSHUAH has closed the door, and they don't know what to laugh anymore, because they will laugh and we don't do anything, we don't say anything. They will just laugh with their craziness before they fought against us because we preached. And now we don't preach. They are astonished, and they give a topic to talk about, and they're really amazed by that. What is this? How to fight against us because we don't speak anymore? That is a funny story, but the devils are really angry. What made them angry? That they could drop fire from the heaven. It's a simple the reason that YAHVAH must show through Elia the heaven of heaven, that those mindless wickedness despised and underestimate that YAHVAH has been silent for 2,000 years. When that YAHVAH is standing up to take revenge through Elia, that's what I have told you. This world, they were astonished to follow the beast, and it will be reversed. What is the real God? There is something strange happening on this planet Earth, because the beast cannot solve the problem on this planet Earth anymore. The beast cannot solve it, because the beast is boasting with technology and the others. But Elia just speak and everything is stopped. Just speak, everything is destroyed. Just speak and there is nothing can move. And the beast will be astonished, because he can really see what is happening here and no one can solve it. That painful for them, because the key is with Eliah. The words of Eliah can solve it, and the words of Eliah can close and open it. Everything is from Eliah, and the beast is really angry, and it will end. It will end dropping fire from the sky, and everyone will follow Eliah, and Eliah will bring them to Yahushua. Everyone will turn their heads to Eliah. Where is Eliah? What is the one who is always speaking out? What is the one who is always speaking out? The one who is speaking out, he saves you humans. In case you are not saved. And the beast, he's astonished about that. And he drops fires from the sky to show that he is powerful as well. And we're going to fight against each other. The one who is from the heaven of heaven is Eliah, and the beast from the devils. So we stop here the story. When they don't know what to do anymore, because it's about a word of authority, and they don't know what to do anymore, they will strike you. That is the end of my words. Get ready. You have heard what is going to happen to you. And the devils, they are not happy with you. That's why the Apostle Paul said, because he thought that the end is here. Are you single? Don't look for that. Are you married? Don't look for the divorce. Just take care between you. The apostle really said, the end is near, be careful. They were not blamed that the end is not arrived if Eliah is not arrived. And the witness that Eliah is arrived, the witness is people are washed away from their sins, and that is preached. It's really dangerous for those foreigners. Even I really miss them about what is going to happen to them. But it's really easier for you Malagasy people. It's so hard for you that it's harder for them. The foreigners who will follow Eliah. But there will be time. I will not come back to you anymore, that I will go there and I will be there. That's why I have told you, if you can still see me, take profit watching me. If you can see me, take profit too close to me, if it's still possible, because you will not see me anymore. And when I will go, it's not about the time I will go to perform baptism. But when you will see me, I will go to those foreigners. You will not see Eliah anymore. But if I will go to Africa, you can still see Eliah. But if I will begin going to those foreigners, I don't say once I go there. No, I did not say that. But when I will go there, you will hear that from news. That's why we still need the local TV, because it will be stopped sooner. That is the end of my words. Stand firm. That's why I've given you the teaching, so that you will know everything, whatever you are going to face and what you are going to bear, what is going to happen to you. Because if you don't know anything, it will be sudden for you, and that is not good. Don't be so sad about your spouse, your husband, your children. Don't care about that. Face what is going to happen. If there is no food at home, don't be so sad. Eat everything you have, even just a leaf of sweet potato that you ate. There is no problem. Is it clear? And do well your work, because your work will follow you. Yahushua bless all of you. Wave your hands and see you next Saturday, and be wise until the end. Is it clear? Don't forget to obey the words of Eliah, because the words of Eliah is an authority and it's a protection for you. And the words of Eliah is the proof that you will go to Yahushua, to go to the heaven of heaven. Read the words, the teaching of Eliah, bringing you directly to Yahushua. Yahushua and Eliah, we are one. Eliah is the younger brother of Yahushua. I wish you to arrive well in the heaven of heaven. Yahushua bless all of you. See you on next Saturday.